What'd you say these noodles were called again?
It's called pho. It's a traditional Vietnamese dish.
It's really good, but I feel like you could use some spice.
Excuse me.
Yes, sir.
Could we get some capsaicin, please?
Of course.
Cap what? What is that?
You don't know what capsaicin is? Oh boy. So capsaicin is a compound that's naturally produced in all chili pepper plants. You got your bell peppers, you got your ghost peppers, but more generally it's found within all plants within the genus Capsicum.
Wow, capsicum, so fancy. Keep talking science to me.
You got it. Specifically, within the chili pepper itself, it's located in a specialized compartment of the placental tissue called the capsaicin gland. This is also a white part of the pepper. What most people don't realize though, and you're gonna like this one, is that the seeds themselves do not actually contain any capsaicin.
Ooh, tell me more. How's it made?
Oh, are you guys talking about the biosynthesis of capsaicin? You see, the phenylpropionic pathway uses phenylalanine to generate vanillamine, while the valine pathway turns valine into 8-methyl and 6-nonanoyl-CoA.
Okay, I think I can handle the rest from here. Anyways, now that she stole everything I was gonna say, the final products of the phenylpropanoid pathway and the valine pathway are then joined together by an enzyme called capsaicin synthase through a condensation reaction to finally make capsaicin. Am I talking too much? I feel like I'm talking too much. I can stop now if you want.
No, you're good. This is one of the best first dates I've ever been on. It's not like I'm not trying to eat or anything.
Okay, so cool. So what do you think the purpose of capsaicin in these plants were to begin with then?
Oh, I would assume that spicy compounds like capsaicin serve as a natural biological defense mechanism for plants to protect them from pests and from getting eaten by animals.
Nice, but you know in the case of birds, they actually don't have any capsaicin binding receptors in their body. And also they can't break down the chili seeds with their beaks either.
Oh, I see. This means that seeds will remain intact throughout the process of digestion and will become dispersed for new chili peppers plants to grow.
But did you also know, in the case of mammals, they can break down the seeds with their molars, preventing the dispersion of the plant. But since they are sensitive to capsaicin and don't like the heat, this will prevent them from eating it again in the future.
Oh god, fire! Now I'm literally burning up for you.
I can't believe this is happening. Oh god, the sprinklers.
Call 911, we gotta get out of here. The capsaicin!
Wow, I can't believe this is happening on our first date.
Well, I gotta admit, I've been on worse, so
Really?
that's a story for another time though.
Oh my gosh, I can't believe this is happening. Like, what in the world is going on? And how did the fire even arrive?
You know, I know this sounds a little random, but like, this is sort of how like capsaicin triggers a response in the human body.
What do you mean?
Okay, so like... Well, in this case, the fire was like capsaicin. It set off an alarm just like what happens when the class of receptors known as the TRPV1 receptors in your neurons get activated by capsaicin.
Oh, I get it now. Once the fire alarm were turned on, the water sprinklers were set off to put off the fire.
Just like how after your receptors get activated by capsaicin, various downstream signaling pathways like the inflammatory response are then triggered. The release of compounds like substance P and CGRP triggers the secretion of other neuropeptides that cause some people to get a runny nose or start sneezing.
You know, I like how you both think. Calling 911 then represented a more long-term attempt to put out the fire by recruiting professional firefighters.
Oh, like the long-term relief you get from drinking milk or eating yogurt.
Yes, actually. These foods contain a compound called casein that allows the capsaicin to be washed away from your receptors, just like when the firefighters were able to finally put out the fire.
Okay, now I think we're getting a little carried away. Don't forget that the time scale at which your body works at is much faster than it takes to respond to a fire.
Yeah, you're right. But you still have to admit, that was pretty cool, huh?
You know, you sure have a high spice tolerance. My grandma says if you eat enough chilies, you can get immune to them.
Well, that's because the longer you get exposed to something, the more downregulated your capsaicin receptors actually become.
So they're getting burned out?
Exactly.
You know, that gives me an idea. If capsaicin can downregulate pain receptors, that means they could be used for pain modulation, right?
Yeah, they could be, and they actually are. Because capsaicin receptors are not just in mouth, they're actually all over the body. So that's why they're commonly used in other pain relief skincare like creams and patches.
That's wild. Such a small molecule could change the world so much. Isn't pepper spray made out of ghost peppers?
Well, actually, pepper spray is 5 times stronger than ghost peppers because it's made out of pure capsaicin crystals dissolved in oil.
Sheesh, that's probably why it hurts so much.
What?
Well, I was wondering if natural chili plants use capsaicin as a natural pest repellent, couldn't we use that for raccoons and things?
I mean, sure, but why raccoons out of all things?
Okay, well, funny fact, I have a carrot patch, and basically, I always lose good carrots to raccoons, and I was wondering if we could use probably like capsaicin as a repellent for the raccoons so that I can have as many carrots as I can.
Yeah, I guess that'd be one way to do it, but what do you even do with all those carrots?
Carrot cake?
Okay, final question. What are we doing for our second date?
Hopefully not burning down another building.